quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to keep the promises they make to themselves. I think often in life, we make promises to others and focus really hard on keeping the promises we make to our partner, to our siblings, to our sons and daughters, because there's value in us saying who we are and doing what we say. But it's easy to overlook the promises we make to ourselves because we get so caught up in the day-to-day. We get caught up in making sure that the needs of others are met, the grandbabies, the wife. And I don't want to miss some of the promises I make to myself, because those promises also end up being a good example to others of self-care. And self-care is important because the healthier I am, the more helpful I can be. And I want to be helpful to everybody in my family and the people around me. So my promises that I make to myself are extremely important that I keep them and make it a habit of doing for myself what I do for others. And I think it is the easiest part of our life to miss, because we become so engulfed in the welfare and the care for the other people around us. My grandbabies are at the top of my list when it comes to the joy and love that I have for them. So when everybody is demanding your time, it's easy to overlook the promises we make to ourselves and make sure we keep the promises that we make to others. But if I can keep the promises I make to myself, then I can fill my cup up, and that allows me to fill up the cup of the people around me. And that's the whole purpose, is let my cup overflow into others. And that means keeping the promises I make to myself so that I can be in a position where I'm filling up other people's cup with joy and happiness, because I have it in my life. And it's hard to give what you don't have. And it's not about being selfish. It's about being the best version of yourself so that people receive that from you. So work hard to keep the promises you make to yourself, just like you work hard to keep the promises that you make to others.